Hey guys, how's it going? Back with another how to punch video. This one we're doing Laura. So going through her normals and her V-skill initially, so let's rock on with that. So her normals aren't really that punishable. It's mainly only her stand heavy kick and her sweep that are punishable. There are some -2s in there. The stand heavy punch, stand medium kick and crouching heavy punch. They're -2. But again, -2 moves, you're not going to get a punish. You know, you just got to know it's your turn for those moves. I can run through those now just quickly actually, and once I've done these 5. But stand heavy kick is -4, so it's very similar to Ken's. It's actually better than Ken's. I think it has quicker startup. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's 9-frame startup, so be careful with Laura when throwing a stand heavy kick, because her stand heavy kick will probably beat yours. It's one of those matches where stand heavy kick isn't actually that good. Another matchup where stand heavy kick isn't good is Nikali. His stand heavy kick also is very good, much better. Say it's better than Ken's. They don't have as much range, but they start up much quicker. I think I would probably prefer quicker start up to range, but then again you do score a few crush counters with Ken's stand heavy kick. But let's play that, so you can see it's quicker. Look how quick that comes out, and it crush counters. There are ranges that you can't punish it, like Ken's. So be very careful so that you can block that. That kind of range. I'll be honest, most times I've blocked this move, I can punish it. You can see I've got it down the punishes. So I always go for the punish. Oh man. What am I doing? The reason why I wasn't punishing that is because I wasn't pressing stand like it quick enough. Yeah, anyway, so that's that one. Again, be wary of the range that you can't punish it. Where you're at a range, I've mentioned in a few other videos about there. Yeah, if you're in range for that to be blocked, don't do the DP. I don't know if there's a range. Yeah, so with Ken, if ever the stand like kick whiffs, try now, like that, and it doesn't make contact, if you do the DP afterwards, the DP doesn't come out. It'll only come out on block and hit. Like that, so that was a delayed one. And if I obviously get hit, it's going to come out as well. So you can buffer the heavy punch DP, but A, you got to be quick, and that wasn't quick enough. Quick. And B, you got to make sure you're outside of range for it to whip. Against Laura, I would just, if you're not sure, just throw out the light kick. Don't do the DP. But if you're sure it's going to land like there, no, that was in there, then do the punish. Just make sure you get the timing right. So yeah, that is very easy to punish. Not difficult at all, that one. Yeah, sweep is the next one. I don't know why I've included sweep in these videos, but it's pretty obvious. Hers is a tricky sweep to punish. Long range, I don't think you can sweep it back. That's it, whiff them. So if you want to punish, she's one of them where if you want to punish sweep, it's EX Tatsu. If you don't want to waste the meter, you don't get much mileage off it, but like your Tatsu, that will hit. I think it hits every time, as long as you get it as a reversal. Nash is another one where like your Tatsu is consistent. Don't forget CA. CA will work as well. The EX Tatsu, like your Tatsu, very reliable. I wouldn't recommend heavy punch DP. The reason I recommend heavy punch DP, let me show you what can happen. What happens is if you catch the last hit in the air, it will make contact with the opponent and it will hit them, but they won't get knocked down. They'll just get stunned, they get knocked backwards, and that enables them to crush counter on the way down. I think it happens versus Karen, so I wouldn't recommend heavy punch DP. if max range, you don't wait a meter like your Tatsu. Does 30 damage, not much, but it gives you the knockdown. It's better than nothing. I don't know what else I recorded. Oh yes, I think. I don't know why it's such a long delay with that move. But forward heavy punch, that's -2, so you can't do much. Throw, you can throw it a normal, but you can't punish it. You know, that situation again, but you can't really do much else on that. If they do the second heavy punch, if they do forward heavy punch, that's -8. That one. So you should get line breaker. As long as you time it correctly, you get line breaker. If you're not confident with that, chin buster. Chin buster's fine. Can't even do that. Crouching heavy punch. That's a 6 frame move. Even though it's 90 damage, it's 6 frames. Quite quick startup. Very good. But yeah, chin buster's decent. Use your V trigger as well. That doesn't work, does it? Yeah, it's a combination of things you can go for, but that's -8, so a -8 punch is fine now. And raw CA, you can sweep it as well. You should be able to sweep it. Yeah, Tatsu will work as well, but you're best going for at least chin buster Tatsu, I think, in my opinion. So that's that one, and I think the last one is the V skill. The V skill is punishable. I don't know what it is on block. Let's have a look. So the V skill is an overhead, so make sure you block it high, and it's -7. So I usually just do chin buster if I see the V skill. Decent enough damage. Can get that as well, but I think that's less damage, isn't it? Yeah, more damage from that. You can't get line breaker because it's not -7. It won't work. That's gonna be able, they can block that. Yeah, I think chin buster's the one to go for. If you got V trigger and you want to use V trigger, go crouching medium punch, fireball. Crouching medium punch is the same damage as standing medium punch, but it's 6 frame rather than 7 frame, so that's probably more reliable. But make sure you block it high first. You get punished like that. If you don't want to risk getting hit because you've got to do crouching medium punch, just do standing medium punch. It's got to be perfect reversal timing. That's the only thing. If you don't get a perfect reversal standing medium punch, they're going to be able to block it. Oops, got my pad. So that's the overhead. So let me record some. Actually, no, I did say I was going to do something, didn't I? Oh yeah, I'll just show you now quickly. Don't have to actually show you the punishes, but those -2 moves I mentioned, they were. That's -2. Not that one. That one. That's -2. Stand medium kick. So this is a very annoying move that she has. If you keep spamming it, it's because you're not aware that it's -2. You can jab after that, so make sure you do, because she can keep doing that over and over again. Why that move's so powerful? It's 5 frame startup. Ever you played Ken in season 1, Ken's crouching medium punch was 5 frames startup. It was overpowered. It was really good. Now it's 6 frame. It does make a slight difference because that's 5 frame. It's the same problem. It moves forwards. So it shouldn't have to be in range. Hit it. It's got a good hitbox. You keep spamming it, you can get stuffed in the corner. I think it combos, or definitely can't hit combos anyway. If you see that once, make sure you stop her doing it. Do a jab. Crouching heavy punch. That's -2 as well. That's -1, but it's insignificant really. But that's -2 as well. So that, and that. It's your turn afterwards. So don't let her keep pressing buttons. Right. Then let me just record these, the next set of sequences. Right guys, so I don't know what I've recorded as usual, can't remember. Let's have a look. Okay, so yeah, light punch elbow, that's -2. She can't do that into 3-frame elbow, 3-frame elbow over and over again. It's your turn, so if after the elbow, make sure you press a button. Make sure you do that. It's your turn there. It has to be free. It's best to use a 4-frame. Can't punish it. Her medium punch elbow is punishable. Now listen to the difference. Different noise she makes. Listen to what she says. Now if you hear that, that's punishable, and that's -7. So you can't get line breaker. You can get stand medium punch. Chin breaker is probably your best option there. You can just stand light punch into chin buster. But if they're at a certain range, that'll whiff. That's why I don't always use it. Raw chin buster is probably better there. So you can do that. EX elbow is also punishable. That's -11, I think. Yeah, -11. So that's very punishable. So if you're not sure, minimum chin buster, but really you should be going for something a lot better. Line breaker. Line breaker is a bit more damage than chin buster. So yeah, you've got -11. So you can get stand heavy punch as well, but it doesn't really do much damage. I think you're best to go for. Depends on what you want. Trying to think. If you're trying to maximise damage, let's try and do a V trigger combo with no EX. See what gives me the most. That's 285. 290. What did I do before? Okay. That's gonna get the most damage, I think. That situation. Oh no. What am I talking about? Crouching heavy punch. And then so you're getting a bit more complex now. Getting a bit more deep with the punishes. But if you do a little walk forward after normal fireball, you can get another crouching heavy punch into like your Tatsu. So that wasn't crouching. That'll be your max damage punish with V trigger, 1 bar meter. So yeah, I think where you've not got V trigger, line breaker, where you've got V trigger, crouching heavy punch fireball, definitely crouching heavy punch fireball that situation, and then do your follow up after that. And if you've got CA, oops, not what I meant. That's where you best punish V trigger and CA. A lot of damage. If you've not got V trigger, that's probably your best option with CA. Punish that hard. Don't let her get away with that. Because they do like to EX elbow. They like to EX elbow and wake up. Is wake up? Because I think it has armor. Yeah, you see that then? See the armor? To beat that, EX fireball. If you think they're going to wake up with that, EX fireball. Meet EX fireball and wake up. If there's anything else you can do. I've never really tried that before. Probably not wise. That's best because it's projectile. But yeah, you can't meaty her. That situation. Because of the armor. So be careful with that. So when those get desperate, they start to do it. Clever ones won't do it early on, but they will throw it out if they think you forgot she has that option. What is this? I think it's fireball, is it? Yeah, not this happens often, but that's -5. All fireballs at level 1 charge, no charge basically, -5. So you get you get Chin Buster. You get CA. But your best option is probably to go for full frame. They do point blank, you do things like that. Sweep as well. Just gotta be ready. Don't think. Yeah, I think that was the best options. It's weird, isn't that? The heavy punch DP. So yeah, that's how to handle. I think it works. Even if she charges it, I think it's worse actually. If she charges it. Let's have a look. That was recording 4, wasn't it? If ever Laura does that, you're just asking for trouble. And you get counter hit as well. Just counter hittable in that state. Be ready. That's why it's good to be ready to whiff punish. That's essentially whiff punish. During a startup, you're doing something to stop her move. It's not even a whiff. It's just a reaction really. What was the other one I did? Oh yeah, sweep, yeah. Free push counter as well. Build some V meter. So yeah, if you have a charge in front of your face, don't let a charge in front of your face. You can stop even at level 1s as well. If you do block them, -5. So stand, light kick, heavy punch DP, EX fireball, EX tattoo. That'll do. That'll be fine. And oops. What's this? Okay, yeah. So a command grab, it cannot be blocked. So you've got to be ready. It's one of those where you have to be ready. Neutral jump beats it. I think EX fireball. If it's coming towards you, do you have invincibility? Oh, because she can go through projectiles. Yeah, you can check it, but it's very hard to do. No way you'll do that on reaction. But if you do check it, yeah, if you check it, it's one of those. Yeah, check it, it's good. You've got rid of the pressure, but if you're expecting it, neutral jump, best thing to do. It is, if she whiffs it, it is quite punishable. I think line breaker's the best thing to go for. If she whiffs it, line breaker, yeah. If you're ready, CA, DP, EX tattoo. But yeah, line break I think is good. It gives you time to confirm as well. Once that hits, I'll try and get a long range one. You have plenty of time to walk into range and do it. But yeah, you cannot block that to throw. It actually has great, look at the range as well. So when you start off, you can't wake up until at the beginning. I have to be a little closer. But in V trigger, which has a lot more range on it, it jolts forward really fast, be careful. Alright, let's record the next batch. Bear with me a second, guys. Okay guys, so this is the last bit now. So I'm going to show you the EX V trigger grab she has. I'm going to show her CA, and I'm also going to show you, well, just talk about her EX fireball as well. So I don't think her EX fireball has to be charged at all. So EX fireball non-V trigger is +3 on block. So after an EX fireball, do not press buttons. In V trigger, that's the only move that changes with her V trigger. It becomes +7, so definitely do not press buttons after that. Probably V reversal is the best option there. Yeah, to be fair, I don't even need to show that off. I mean, I can for the sake of it, but let's do that now we're talking about it. It was the last one I recorded. So So that'll be close range. That's +7. You can see it's a long time to press the button. Non-V trigger it's +3. So don't pressure her after she does that. You can, let's stand there. The range is the same. I feel the range is better. Maybe it comes quicker, I'm not sure. Oh, sorry, no. This doesn't change. I think it's the elbow that comes much further. So this is the same as before. You can go through fireballs. And you can't block it. This is the V trigger, EX grab. Neutral jump is the best way to avoid that if you expect it. If it gets whiffed, line breaker, exactly the same before. And her super is a grab. So it doesn't have much range to it. It has to be fairly close. The whiffs. I think you've got plenty of time to hit that. Let me just see. The recovery is 52. So yeah, you've got 52 frames. That's almost a second, isn't it? To punish it. Again, line break is good. Line break is good because of the range. You can even stand heavy kick that one. More than enough time to stand heavy kick. You won't get anything off that alone, but you could even probably dash, but I wouldn't recommend dashing. You've got V trigger though. You can convert that into damage as well. Similar one that we did before. Yeah, plenty of options. Me personally, if they whip that, keep it simple. I'll probably look something like that. Something along those lines. If I've got CA, then even better. Yeah, that's what I'll probably go for. That's a good button. It's 7 frame, and it has good reach. That has good reach as well, but you can't cancel that into fireball. I can only cancel it into V trigger. I should go back and re-record. So what was it now? It was her EX elbow, wasn't it? What's it? Oh yeah, sorry. Not bad. So let's record that again. Now, I don't think the frame data changes for that one. Let's have a look in V trigger. EX elbow. No. The only one that changes in V trigger is her light punch elbow, which is active for 4 frames. Recovery is probably a bit better, but it's still -2. But yeah, her EX elbow is still -11. But why I want to show it off is because of the range it has. I'm sure this is the one that has better range now. Yeah, look at that. So yeah, it still has armor. You can stuff it, but you can't press buttons to wake up with it. It's good reach. If you block it, line breaker, at least chin buster. Most times she does that, she's gonna land quite deep. You can get the light punch on it as well. As we discussed earlier, you can get that as well. Probably the most damage you get as a punish. I think, guys, that covers Laura pretty much. It's quite a few things that are punishable, quite a few things to look out for. Yeah, that pretty much does it. I don't think there's anything else to be worried about. I mean, her movement, the only thing I should say about her movement is she does have, I can quickly show you now. she does have, she uses V skill on forwards and backwards. So a normal, if she does V skill, she does the overhead. But she can move backwards and forwards with the V skill as well. The back dash is pretty much the same, but the forward dash becomes much stronger in V trigger. If you look at the back dash, forward dash. And now if you look at that, that's about the same, but a forward dash is much stronger. She can catch you like in all sorts of ways then. So, I mean, there is an audio cue there, the noise. Listen, you don't get that same noise when she's not in V trigger. She actually changed what she says as well. She changed what she says, and she has that sort of like surging electricity sound. So with the movement, that's probably the main thing. You can't really jump in on Laura because she has essentially like a dragon punch. She has an anti-air. It's pretty solid days. It's easy to do as well. It's just quarter circle forward punch. I think that should be forward, quarter circle forward. Make it into a dragon punch input. You can't really jump into her. If she does that in neutral, let's check that actually. Not that they would, but if they were trying to bait something out, a jump. Let's make sure we block afterwards. Let's try and do that. Right, let's get her to crouch block. Whoops. Try to find something that... Let me read the frame data. Let's have a look. So that one is... Recovery is 30 frames, so to be honest, if you whiff that, you're going to get whatever you want. Minimum, line breaker. V-trigger. You can go something like that. Again, like I said before, situations where you're not sure, but you know they're punishable. Minimum going to go for line breaker. That's chin buster. The line breaker is just as good in this situation. Yeah. Make sure you do something. It's not crush counterable because she's not in counted state. Yeah, there's a fair bit you can do there. Your discretion, but it's punishable. Don't think that's safe. That's not safe at all. But what you may get Alora doing is anticipating you jumping. Let's say you're in a scenario where you expect a neutral. Say if she expects you to jump a command throw. There you go. That's a good example. She expects you to jump a command throw, and you jump. That's why she may do it. But if she does it, if she gets it wrong, and you don't expect a command throw, she goes for that. Yeah, it's punish C pretty much. Fucking hell. Yeah. Okay, down to discretion. You can go with whatever you want. For max damage, start with crouching medium punch, sorry, crouching heavy punch, fireball, and then V-trigger cancel. But yeah, chin buster or lion breaker. You don't have much resource. If she crosses you up, that's why it's probably best to go for something like chin buster, not chin buster, lion breaker, because if she goes either side, it'll still come out. But if you do chin buster on that side, pressing the wrong direction, your punch will go the wrong way. Like what? Yeah. Sorry, what am I doing? If you're doing chin buster and you're on the left hand side, you're doing that, you're gonna get that. Because you switch your sides. So maybe line breaker is the best. Let her hit the floor first. Line breaker. She goes over your head. She goes over your head. Maybe that's better. Because you won't know which side she's on to do the fireball. If I do the fireball facing left, you're gonna get that. It's not gonna work. So maybe it's best just to V-trigger cancel the normal. Just get good damage off of it. because the switch sides, as I said, I think the best way to illustrate it is chin buster. If he lands in front, that's back medium punch. Back medium punch becomes that if she goes over you, because she's on the other side. So hopefully that makes sense. I kind of like spent a lot of time explaining that, but the line breaker doesn't require a direction. It's just 2 buttons. So whichever side she lands on, you've got plenty of time to decide where you want to go. The input for the heavy hit tattoo you can decide during the hits landing. So yeah, I hope that makes sense, guys. I think it probably does. It's pretty straightforward. So yeah, that covers Laura in great detail. She's not that bad frame data wise. She's quite punishable. A lot of stuff you can do. Not like Bison, where Bison we really struggled. That video I did with Bison, I just felt like I wasn't giving you enough information to help you with the matchup. As with Bison, it was the movement more than the frame data. But Laura has a lot of ways to punish, so you can get a lot of damage, a lot of mileage. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for Laura. Hope that's helped. I think, yeah, as I mentioned, I think the plan is to pick up Rashid next. Rashid is another one where he feels like he's heavily plus, but he actually has a lot of things you can punish. His movement is a problem as well, so we'll cover his movement as well. So guys, hopefully that's been a good one. That's been useful. I shall catch you next video. Take care.